Welcome back everybody to the Mario Kart special. In the last part, we saw Waluigi manage to win even more races, improving his lead even more. We thought he was going to have a hard time in Waluigi Stadium, which was his home turf, by having Daisy and Team AI doing some cheap shot moves to prevent him from winning the race. But he never let that distract him as he hit Daisy with the red shell after the blue shell and sent her plummeting down into 6th, which allowed him to take first place spot on the leaderboard for the very first time in the competition by 1 point. He now improves his lead even more by winning races more and more. He didn't actually win the previous race before Coconut Mall, but he didn't let that bother him because he's celebrating currently right now. As we move on to our 13th race. Oh, get that chain jump out here and focus on just racing past these piranha plants. There's a lot of hazards over here in the GCN of the Mario circuit. Another stage is not really good for manual drifting on a bike. But I believe Waluigi will actually be able to outmaneuver the tight corner here. This is the tightest S-bend you actually will be able to encounter, by the way. So just bear that in mind. So I've actually managing to drive into Waluigi's banana, which he was holding for safekeeping, which I think was Baby Daisy, actually. He's been given a mushroom now, so he might be able to boost back up into first place. But I think he's wanting to keep hold of it for the time being. Just in case of an emergency, probably. Yeah, he's actually gone over the grassy hills as Baby Mario and Bowser Jr. both got nipped by the piranha plant on the final stretch. You got to be careful about that because that can actually get everyone. Oh, Waluigi had a very bad run there as he's taking the grassy shortcut to avoid the chain jump. But he's being hit by the blue shell instead. So Baby Mario was the one that had the thundercloud, okay. Once again, I throw a bomb on and it goes clearly into somebody's path and it doesn't blow a single one of them up. Oh god, actually drifting to the left and telling you to drift to the right. Yeah, that does happen a lot. That honestly does happen a lot. So Baby Mario got hit by the piranha plant again. Oh my god, once again! Okay, Bowser Jr. managing to avoid the chain jump, but he is still in the first place at the moment, even though Waluigi took the shortcut. Because that shortcut is actually best suited for manual drifting on a kart, just to let you know. And he just purposely lets a piranha plant nip him on the butt. Probably because of that. I guess he knew that Team AI was going to receive another blue shell and then hit Waluigi with it, and now he's just adding insult to injury by being blown up and then getting squished. That is the mean combo of Team AI. The fact that you get comboed like that is relentless. I mean, look at that. First place, I get hit by a blue shell, then I get blown up, then I get squished, then I get nipped by a piranha plant, then I get walloped by a green shell, and it dropped me all the way down to 11th place. That is what I mean about the mean combo of Team AI. There's 11 of them compared to 1 of me. So they can all gang attack me and treat me like dirt. Which is exactly what they did. But Waluigi is still in first place. I'm sure he can pull something out of the bag. Let's see what the next stage is. Oh, we went from one Bowser Castle previously, and now we're going to the main one. This is his new refurbished Bowser's Castle. I mean, with this Mario Kart special thing, I could do something like Super Mario Kart or the previous Mario Kart that happened on the N64, the SNES, and the Nintendo GameCube, but the only Mario Kart games I have are Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I couldn't do the Mario Kart DS and 7 of this because on Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7 you can't even do versus races. You honestly can't. You're just forced to do the cup matches all the way through. Well, oh god, going all over the place here. I can't even see where we're going. But we managed to avoid that Bowser statue who is shooting fireballs. Watch out for that Bullet Bill. Did so successfully. It was Funky Kong who was actually driving that thing. Okay, Daisy, no surprise, is in first place. Waluigi using all 3 of his speedy mushrooms. He probably thinks it's a terrible item on this stage. Unless you're in a certain spot, which I believe me, I do know where to use the mushrooms. Okay, using the wheelie to take third place. He said third or something, I don't know. And no surprise, a red shell coming right into my butt. Wario got squished by something. Don't know by what. Right, Waluigi taking it nice and slowly around these bends. And now he's using the Mega Mushroom to go over those little muddy puddles. Because they will actually slow you down if you actually don't use a mushroom super effectively. Oh, Thundercloud right behind Waluigi is Bowser. But he couldn't pass it on to Waluigi fast enough. Managing to avoid those bananas around that tricky bend. As so far, Baby Mario is in first place, followed by Waluigi, followed by goodness knows who, because I have no idea because they're so tight together. I believe it might be Diddy Kong, but it might be another character hiding under his face. Baby Mario hitting a banana. Waluigi getting given a mushroom. And almost drifting the wrong way yet again. That's a very common trend, that is. And now he's going to take the Muddy Puddles shortcut. Overtaking Baby Mario. But Baby Mario can still claw back in there, providing a certain something happens, which I believe might do eventually. Because it always happens on every single race. Because every single race, there's always at least one blue shell. There really is. Waluigi not taking any victims. He's leaving Baby Mario behind for dirt. As he's going across the fiery pits of death. To cross the finish line again in first place. And that 12-point lead is now sticking as it is. I mean, it was 9 points previously, but it's now 12. Onwards to the next race. Okay, we got more bananas growing over here, but we've got a lemonade lake with a boat flowing around it in N64 Donkey Kong's Jungle Parkway. I probably should have said, with a tropical paradise with Toads and Yoshis going out on a holiday. Here in such and such. It's got Toad, Shy Guy and Hammer all going up together with a boat there. And oh god, oh jeez. Speed boost there by tailgating somebody. A Bullet Bill is coming up right behind, but unfortunately that's not going to hit anyone. Waluigi going to take this chance to hit Dry Bones. He unfortunately misses. And then he's going to pay the price by taking a red shell hit by Baby Mario. Yeah, Waluigi never liked that trap, which is why Daisy voluntarily got rid of it for him. And now Waluigi turned to fire a blue shell for the Team AI. As Bowser's actually inking the screen. I guess he needs to write a novel, but unfortunately he ran out of ink, so he used the blooper to get some more. Little did he know... Oh, 2 blue shells in a row! How often does that happen? Hang on, going on commentary here. I've never had that happen before. I have had many times where I have been given a blue shell in Mario Kart, but I have never ever been given 2 blue shells in a row. Ever. And that's from going from one item box to another. Dang red shells. You gotta stop fighting. I'm actually stopping the commentary full stop now because I'm actually losing the plot here. Right, going off the track. Yeah, this stage can be a little bit unforgiving when it comes to manual drifting for any vehicle component, because the turns are so tight. You're just gonna have to like bear the thought of, okay, what's actually the best move going to be? And I was just about to use my star until Baby Daisy electrocuted me and got rid of it. Okay, on to the final lap now. We are in dead last place, but we can claw back in this, no problem. We got a bullet bill. I'm not going to use it right away though. Now I'm going to use it. And worst spot to drop me off. Okay, thank heavens we did not get shot there, because we would have done. Okay, managed to hit Baby Mario and Toad. We didn't hit Baby Bowser. Well, basically Bowser Jr. But, if we didn't get a slow start with a wheelie there, we could have actually beat Daisy to the finish line. But we've secured first place. Daisy's reclaimed second place after that. Alright, on to the next race. Alright, get your tanning booths ready or whatever sun lounges you can find. But watch out for those cataquacks here in GCN Peach Beach. Okay, starting off with a wheelie over here, we're going to be overtaking Daisy and then getting nudged off the track by Bowser Jr. There are not so many shortcuts over here because the shortcuts kind of not actually count as shortcuts. And oh god, Toad! Toad actually managed to nudge me into the... Actually, that's actually a complaint I gotta say with Mario Kart. You try to bump your opponents off stage, but they have a counter bump every single time, even though they're not actually trying to bump you around. It's as if like they got a barrier, they will automatically push you backwards. Because, wait, has Tribo's been given 2 stars in a row? Because he couldn't have had a star mode last that long. Because his star mode actually lasted from this corner all the way down this long straight towards the other guy. Baby Mario, you're trying to nudge me in my own banana there, you jerk. Okay, going to be taking the long route, avoiding those cataquacks. I did not let go of the button, so I shouldn't have thrown that shell then. Ah, that was a waste of a red shell because Baby Daisy was actually going to get hit by the cataquack anyway. Oh, blue shell for Baby Bowser! Bowser Jr., sorry. It's a force of habit. Yeah, I was just like, hey, monkey, you're going to have your banana whether you like it or not. I'm sorry. I got to give him a straight face after that. It was just too good. Technically, we should have been given 3rd place for that because he did technically go over the finish line before us. But we secured 2nd place somehow. And Daisy's actually closed the gap even more to 9 points behind us. But we've reached the halfway mark once again. I did actually have to stop it right there because I realised that was actually race 16 and I was about to carry on getting force of habit. Oh, God. Alright. Focusing aside, join us after the break when we'll be doing the second half of the Mario Kart versus Race tournament between human and AI. See you guys then.